Here we are back at camp finally. Got a lot of trees are bent over and turned up. Sam and I had to cut a bunch of them down that were all over the driveway getting in here. So I was put to work before I even got up in here. So we cut all these. I want to thin all this out anyway. I want to put the shed in this area over here and move it from where it is over on that side past the trailer. But everything looks good so far. I haven't been inside yet. Gonna go check that out next. Got the trailer, got the four-wheeler with the plow on it, and brought my cart in the snowmobile trailer so I can have all that stuff to do yard work. And my brother supposedly gonna come down Friday and Saturday, and I'm gonna try and clear up behind those barrels there and drop all of those trees, and then they're gonna try and push that high ground down in there to level that out, give us more space that way. Then if we can ever get that shed moved and put it over here, and I'll put a wood shed out here too to store wood, and I'll have that area over there all open for the target range and stuff. I'll just get that brush out of there. But yep, Sam's getting impatient. We'll go in the camp. Hey folks, how you doing? Finally back at camp, finally. Getting some stuff going. Been cutting with the saw, and of course, cutting for about half an hour and the chain come off and it bent the chain, so had to run back into town, buy a new chain for the saw. And while I was out there, I decided to buy a smaller saw as well, so I have a second gas saw here with me. I do have the battery one, but that battery, doesn't last real long, and if I get a saw stuck while I'm cutting down a tree or something, I need to have something that's going to run. So I picked up a small 240 Husky. No, 440. I think it's a 440 Husky. But that'll work. I'll give you a little shot of what I'm doing so far. There's all the saws. I got the DeWalt on the right. That's the battery operated one. The new Husky 440s in the middle. And then the other one is my Stihl MS250, I think it's called. That's more powerful saw that I have right now. But right to the right of the trailer there is where I was cutting inside there. Trying to widen that whole area out. Trying to get all this crap out of here, hopefully. And straight off in front of the truck. Trying to get a lot of that done today. That way, my brother's going to come here probably Friday and Saturday with his tractor, and we'll try and do a lot more work here. And I want to move the shed over to this side here, almost center screen, right in that area. It's over here right now, so I have to get his tractor probably with his winch and pull it all the way around this way and drag it over to here and park it here. So I still got to thin out all this stuff. A lot of firewood, small birch, but as you can see, like this thing here, all kind of them in the wintertime, they bend right over. Got another one over there in the driveway. Yeah, that's bent over. So that's gonna be cut down. All these little birch, gonna be good firewood anyway, but I have a pile of birch wood over there already. I've not burned any of it yet because I've got my wood stove hooked up. I'm gonna need to have some help getting that all straightened out. Hopefully that gets done this year so I can use it in the fall. But of course, I got my partner in crime. Right, Sammy girl? Hey, Sam. She's been a hoot, that's for sure. She likes chasing everything. Forgot to buy bird seed. Would figure. So the birds are going to be mad at me. I had to get that mess there picked up, hopefully, too. I got my plow on my four-wheeler, and that helps push a lot. So hopefully I can push this crap out of here. But we'll see. Got that trailer in the way right now. That's the plan so far. Finally back at camp. Well, finally done it for the day. We got the grill started. I'm gonna have some stewed Italian style tomatoes with peas and then a couple of hamburgers. But I figured I'd do that before the sun went down. Let's see what's going on out here. I got quite a bit done over there. It's looking pretty good actually. Still got a ways to go, especially this is the worst part here. There's a lot more trees here. It'll be good firewood, but there's a lot more cutting. I have to go straight across and clear out a bunch of that small spruce and hemlock in there. They're only like 3-4 feet high, some are 6 or 8, but clear that out because I want to push all the brush in the back that direction. So the easiest way for me to get rid of it over here is push it that way. And that'll be good cover for rabbits and birds and stuff like that. Well, I could get that through there and then have Keith, my brother, with his tractor and push some dirt on top of it so it'll be like little hidey hole areas for the smaller animals. Yeah, starting to get a good pile of firewood here. I got a lot more coming by the looks of it. Got a whole bunch more white birch and some maple right there, and some popple on the back that broke. So a lot of firewood. I don't think I'll burn that much firewood the whole time I'm over here. I get this wood stove going. Got plenty of that, so bring some home probably. Let me show you what I did. I can't really walk. I'm not gonna be able to walk, but I'll show you from here anyway. See right over there to the right hand side of that trailer now. It's a good at least 10 feet wide of a swath, probably 30 or 40 feet long, of all cut up this big giant brush pile in front of the trailer now. That you can't see, but still got this whole mess right here to contend with. And then still gotta get this stuff down here. I'll have to move that trailer. Once I move that brush pile, I might move that trailer down the road a little ways at another parking spot to get it out of here for a bit. That way I can try and push this garbage out of here. Give me some time to get into that stuff too. But I gotta run over there first and open up some areas in there so I can push the brush into. It's a 4-wheeler. Samantha. No rabbits, huh? I haven't seen any rabbits lately, have we? And the grills are cooking. Certainly is nice to be back at camp. Nice and quiet, peaceful. Big pine tree with the wind blowing through it. Morning, everybody. Out here, day 2 at camp. Sam and I getting ready to do some more chainsawing and clearing. I'm going to take a pause on this spot right here and go across over there because I got to start clearing that out because this is where all that brush has to be pushed over into there, into the woods. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do that, and then my brother will have a tractor and we'll dump some dirt over it and push it back in further. So I got to work on this bunch of stuff here probably after. And now, of course, the worst is yet to come, which is all that thick garbage right there. I like to go back all the way past the camp, at least this far in. You can see how far I've gone in. I've gone in probably 10 feet from where it was. But that's going to be a lot of work. But nothing good is ever earned without doing some work, right? My elbow's sore, my side's been sore for a few days. I don't know what's wrong with that. Takes my ibuprofen, it takes it away for a while, but it starts coming back. Pulses and throbs in my left side, rear, by my lower back. So who knows what that could be? Always something. Well, I'll get to work. I'm going to head over that way, move those bear bait barrels out of there, and then start right over there. Yeah, right behind these bear bait barrels, I'm going to take all down these trees here. All this small stuff so I can push that brush pile way back there. You can see I pushed some brush right there yesterday. But I'm going to thin this out some more so I can get all that brush in there. Look at the camp from this side. Over there, where I did yesterday. Gonna have plenty of birch logs for firewood, that's for sure. Oh, Sammy, hard at it, as usual. Good girl, Sammy. Well, got all that brush out of there. Pushed it with a four-wheeler. Right over in there for now. Sammy underneath the trailer right there. Still gotta clean up that mess there. Cut some of these trees down over here. And then I also gotta cut down that little corner right by that birch pile. Then after all that done, start going that way, heading towards the camp. That mess. Trying to stack all the rocks that I find in certain spots and all the firewood that I cut. I want to use the rocks because I want to make a rock wall eventually. When I drop all this level of ground where that wood, where that shed is right now, push that back towards the outhouse. At that tree line is going to be a drop off in ground, and I want to put a rock wall over there. That's the theory for now, anyway. That's Sammy. See how it goes. Sammy likes to go play in the water sometimes. Any frogs in there? What are you doing, Sam girl? Cooling off, huh? Getting warm out. Where I put the culvert in. End of the road right there. Yeah. That's the road that camp the road's off of. That way is towards camp. What you doing? My lab, she likes the water. Likes playing in it. You having fun? Whoa. Cooling down, aren't you? Woohoo! You cooling down? Good girl, Sam. Good girl. You know you can cool down anyway on a hot day. Huh, baby? Whew. Hey, folks. I worked, got here Tuesday, started working Wednesday, worked on Wednesday. Now this is Thursday, about dinner time now, 5 o'clock. I've been working on that area. I got good half done, but it's coming into where there's more trees, a lot more trees, and it's slowing me right down. Didn't get quite, I might have gotten 10 feet in half the day. But it got too hot, so I had to lay down. My hands are all swelled up. Both hands are all swelled up, and I have had some kind of a back or side pain for a while, so I had to take ibuprofen for that. And getting old sucks. Just can't do as much. Especially once it gets hot. I'm no good working when it's hot. I'd rather work when it's cold outside. You can get a lot done and move around more. But here's what it is. It's a beautiful day. I'll show you what I got done. See, those birch logs are from about there to where the tree line starts is where I got today. Some big rocks, had to move and stuff, and I did trim way down at the end by the driveway too. Threw a bunch of brush and pile of dirt stuff over there. You see I got a bunch of rock piles sitting here and there and everywhere that I find all these huge rocks in the woods. So I'm going to save them and either use them, again like I told you before, making a rock wall, or I might even make a burn pit. Or probably both, can find all kinds of rocks. Especially when we come over here and push all this high ground dirt. I'm sure there's plenty of rocks. I mean, there's already a bunch of other shit already. We got more way there past the truck, another pile over there. So, plenty of rocks around here. And there's some big ones in the woods right through here. I saw a huge one in there, probably 20 feet in there. It opens up right behind these, what are those, maple trees, that little cluster of maple trees. It opens right up in there. So that's going to be a blessing. Might be able to throw a lot of the brush right back there and push this big pile right back in there instead of having to push it way across there somewhere. I'm just be happy when this mess right here is gone so we can drive around without worrying about all this stuff I see. This is part of the construction debris, and it's also part of when we cleared the property. This is where we first pushed it to. But now we want to push it back probably 30 or 40 feet back further. But all these birch got to come down. And I'm trying to log up at least the small, the better size ones for firewood. Got a big pile of birch logs over there already, you can see. Birch logs for firewood and some maple in there, and a couple of small spruce pieces and a popple too. But it's wood, something to burn. So I ever get my wood stove hooked up. But this little patch right here is slowing me right down because there's all those trees in there. And also on top of that, there's tons of little cedar mixed in with a little spruce mixed in with a little popples and smaller birch in there. So it takes a long time. Well, my fellow partner in crime right there, she's out there tearing stuff up for me too sometimes. Then she comes back in here. She doesn't hang around when it's hot out. Well, that's it for now. Well, just got done eating. Had some sausage with cheese, some bread, and some spinach for supper. And I had some pineapple chunks for dessert. It's good stuff. Nice to listen to all the birds and the frogs. Peepers are out finally. Show you what I got. Working on my first task to this morning, picking up all the piles of rocks that I have, getting them out of the way so we can try and clear that way for the tractor. I'll show you what I got first load, but I got a lot bigger for the second load. I was going to try and put those ones in too, but I think there'd be way too much weight for this small little trail. I'll show you what I got. Alright, it's the first load of rocks. In the dumper right here, I got some rocks, if you can see on the side already. I've been saving them for either a fire pit or stone wall. I have to go all the way across. The other side over there, I got a pile over there, another pile over there, and there's another pile over the other side of the truck. There's a start. Looking a lot cleaner once that rocks and the wood's out of the way. Still gotta cut some of these trees off on the island that curl over cedar, and probably that other tree that's grown off to the right there. Maybe a cedar in the front too. We'll see. It's getting there. Well, that was that load of rocks. The worst pile is coming up right now. These ones are very heavy. I don't know if we'll get these ones on or not. We'll see. Some in there, but I left those two big ones for my brother to get with the tractor. I'm not gonna kill myself. One thing I learned as you're getting older, stop before you explode. So I got more rocks up there to get anyway. And those ones aren't too small either. So we'll see what I can get. There's a few more rocks there I gotta grab. Another pile right there. And I don't know if those will move or not. Those might be another bunch of tractor rocks right there. But I have no shyness of rocks around here, that's for sure. Those big boys are back down there. I'll leave those till the tractor gets here. And we're getting there. Now the brush pile started too. It's gonna be pushed back into there. Well, there's another load. I don't wanna go too heavy. I still gotta get these dumped out. I'm gonna leave these two. Pick up with the tractor. The tractor's gonna be in a couple hours. If there was no tractor coming, what I would do, I was just bring this cart over empty and dump the bed right to it and roll one on and try and lift the bed back up and come and get another one just that same way. But no sense killing myself if there's a tractor coming. 45 horse tractor, LS. No sense of doing too much work between those and those down there. Have everything else done, and then they'll be pushing this stuff in the back and taking all this high ground and pushing that back, and there's going to be a lot of more rocks you can see right through there already in the ground deeper. More up top too. So, and the black flies are out. I believe Sammy's sitting on the deck having a relaxation. So, if you can tell, I got birch firewood everywhere. All kinds of, I still gotta cut all that stuff down right there. Keith said not to worry about it. He'll cut it down with a chainsaw and push it in with the tractor. So a lot less work on me. That's good news for me. I am getting tired already. Like 3-4 days of doing this already now, but it's starting to look really nice. It's always nice to do all the work yourself and see what you get when you're done. Something to accomplish. There's a pile of rocks I gotta go dump now. Whew, well, we got a lot of those rocks done. Clean up the yard as good as I can get it, so that my brother will have room, bring his truck in here and go around with his tractor and trailer on here. Sam and I are just taking a break now on the porch. Whew, a lot of work. Let me show you the big pile of rocks I got. There's a rock so far. Almost 3 feet high on that side. Plenty more around. Still got those 2 big ones over there and 2 big ones over there we gotta get with the bucket. Our wood pile's getting bigger and bigger by the minute. And I can't wait. Hopefully by the end of this day we'll at least have this mess out of here. We'll see how it goes, I guess. We'll see. Hey, Sammy girl. Sam, what are you doing? Hi. Good girl. You know that Harper and Mitchell are coming, huh? You get to have some playmates. You get to have some playmates in a little bit. They'll be here, the 2 boxers. The boxers will be here. I forgot to get birdseed again. I've gone to Lincoln twice and forgot it both times. I even went to Walmart with intentions of getting it the second time. Trying to remember water and everything else I needed. That was the thing that slipped in my mind. Oh well. Well, tractor should be here shortly, I hope. We'll see how she goes. You're being a meanie. What was that all about? Poor doves are just looking for food. Don't even have any food up there. Get some more bird seed. No luck. No luck. Oh well. Hey everybody, if you can hear in the background, my brother's here with his tractor. Show you this truck and trailer here. So he's done over here. That's the brush. This is all a pile of maple that we talked about trying to get down. So got a lot done. He's out there at the food plot now, so we'll go see what they're doing out there. And did a little bit of work back here too. So saved me a lot of work. So we'll get some footage of the food plot area right now. Here up at the food plot. Hi Mitch. Pushing down some trees. I'm trying to make this bigger in that direction anyway. Good morning everybody, another day at camp. My brother's out there, helped me make the food plot larger, cut some trees down. Got a box blade for his tractor. We're gonna come out there and level that out after and level this part of the yard out that we did a lot of work to the last couple of days. Well, yesterday for them. For me it was the last 3 or 4 days. My brother brought a couple of big trees out from out back where the food plot was. One for firewood, not sure if he needs that. Other one for some lumber or something, but I think he's got tractor coming. Yeah, he got tractor coming, pulling some more trees, so let me get you some video of that. Hitting that big tree. There you go. Come on, dogs, get out of the way. Got the Christmas tree, huh? Firewood. Road all nice and smooth and clean. Hey everybody, another long day done. I didn't do a whole lot today. I mean, my brother was running the tractor most of the day, so I paid attention to the dogs and kept them out from, getting under the tractor and stuff. So I kept them down here while they worked up at the food plot, and then they took a box blade around the yard here. And before we left, I had my brother, we had cut down a bunch of small maple, but I have him pull them out with his winch, tractor winch, so I can cut them up for firewood. So I'm going to have all kinds of firewood. Probably have more firewood than I'll ever need. I don't even have the wood stove hooked up yet, and I got probably, I don't know, between everything that I got here to have, at least a cord, if not more than that already. But let me just give you a little pan around, show you what we got done with the box blade and stuff. There's the truck. This is all box bladed, fairly flat now. We had gotten more rocks. I got this rock pile pretty large now. I could put that shed right around there somewhere. Here's the all the maple. I gotta log up possibly tomorrow, depending on how much energy I got left. There's a popple and a couple of birch stir that I take out too. Not sure if I'll do that. And I got these 2 popple right here that I want to have cut sometime. I just don't trust the popple. They keep snapping, breaking off falling everywhere. So, and the birch, they just like to bow down and lean on everything. So, but anyway, this is the back. I mean, this is the front yard. Got Miss Samantha here, looking out for rabbits and squirrels and birds. And out there, there's a trailway that goes out to the food plot. We had to make it a lot larger for the tractor to go down. So a bunch of trees down out there too that are gonna be cut. Yeah, like I was saying, we just made a larger trackway heading to the food plot so the tractor could get out there. Had to drop a lot of trees, and I still have a lot of trees out there I want to drop. Open up another small area where it's a skidded trail. I'm supposed to keep the skidded trails clear anyway under my my property management paperwork anyway. So I'm gonna get out there. I'll go out there tomorrow morning with you, and I'll show you around there, show you how much larger the food plot is and how much leveler it is now. I gotta do a soil sample out there and mail it away to see what the pH is, so I know how much lime and fertilizer to put out there. Last year it was 4.5. I put 200 pounds of fertilizer, lime out there per food plot. Those two small food plots, to 400 pounds altogether. And I can't remember exactly how many pounds, 60 or 80 pounds of fertilizer or something like that. But in some, I got winter rye that was still growing. Now that we got it all box bladed and disced up and everything, it's not there now, I'm sure. But anyway, that's signing off for tonight. Sam and I's last night here for a little bit, and I'll give you some update in the morning. Hey folks, good morning. Out here where the food plot is, I got to take a few soil samples so I can send it out. So I know what I got to put, change my pH out here. You can see that tree stand right there. There's the tree stand. This is the same plot, and I'll just show you the difference. We had the tractor come out here, and we cut down a bunch of trees that were half broken from the windstorm and stuff anyway. So we cut those down and made it, I don't know. I can't say it's double, but it's pretty close to double the size of it if it was. So let me show you. There's the stand. There's the back way coming in. A bunch of brush everywhere, but it's a lot of roots and stuff I got to take care of, but that's part of the fun. I'll sit there and snip them and pick them up, throw them in that wagon and get them out of here. But we got a lot more sunlight coming in here now, and that's the key to the whole thing, I guess. Sunlight. And also I'm going to do the what is it called, where I have more than one. It's not going to be a monoculture. There'll be multiple species of stuff in here, hopefully growing at different rates all the time, so there's be a food source for them. I'm going to probably plant it in July, and hopefully it lasts through to the spring so I can reseed it and do it again. I'm trying to build up the soil pH from what it is now. It was a 4.5 last year before I put the lime and fertilizer in. But now that we've got it all hacked up like this, I don't know what it's going to be. I got some cleaning up to do, but this is middle of May right now, so I got middle of May into June to get this all straightened out, so I should be good. At least close enough for planting anyway. Cut down some more of these trees that are like hanging right there, and I got a bunch of logs I had piled over here, and there's a tree over there leaning down, and some of these two popple right here that might come down. I got a whole bunch of trees way back there that I got to take down. Open up an area back there. So we'll see. Here's one more thing I got to take care of before I go home. Try and get this bunch of maple all cut up. That brush, put in a pile so I can push that somewhere. Just want to get this out of the way. I still got to deal with that mess there. Try and get this leveled up, get the rocks out and stuff, but that'll be next time I come out. That and then the food plot too. Gotta get that food plot rocking. And when I go out to the food plot, I gotta cut a couple popple to put underneath this shed for a skid. So we can pull that shed all the way around to put it right here. And then I'll make like a wood shed too, and I can start taking all that firewood that's over here, cut it all up, stack it over here. I may have to borrow my brother's or go buy a wood splitter. We'll see what happens. Well, we're getting there, slowly but surely. There's a good old camp. Whew, well, I got that maple finally cut up. That was a pain in the rear end. First hit the rocks with my brand new chain on my steel, trying to cut too low to the ground, so that wouldn't cut with a crap. So I got to go to the brand new 440 Husky I have. That just won't stay idling. I don't know what the heck is wrong with that. I don't know where to idle. There's no outside idle, so there's leaning a rich mixture screw on there, but I'd probably have to take it apart to find an idle. I don't have time for that. So I went back to sharpening the steel and finished it off. So I'll show you what I got out of it anyway. There's a pile of firewood and a pile of brush I got out of that. We're gonna hook up the plow to the four-wheeler one last time before I go and push that brush back. Maybe push that pile back, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I unload this, I got my saws in here. I gotta put in the back of the truck. Maybe I'll do that, then I'll grab that pile and put it over with the rest of the wood pile over there. And I'll put the plow in the four-wheeler and push that back and get the truck loaded and head on home. Been a busy day. Trying to get home to be able to watch the Celtics games. Game 7 tonight. Hopefully they win. We'll see how she goes. Forgot to get bird seed. Hopefully the birds forgive me and I'll get some next time around here. Well, it was another good weekend at camp. Got a lot done. Sam's back there laying down. On the way home.